Souquet taking firm control here. He's made the one in the side again. Oh, it's another break. That's at least the third break he's had in this match, where he's made multiple balls off it, and he's got a shot at the 2.
Yeah, when you think of this break format, a lot of the players kind of break just over medium pace, but Shane Van Bonen, Feder Gorst, Eklund, Captain, Mario He, they're the 4 that stand out who really give it a good old thump, and that's what Souquet's doing, and that's why he's making more balls on the break.
All 4 stagings of the European Open have been won by a European player, and for the last 3 years it's been an Asian player losing in the final. 12 months ago it was Naoki Oi, and as you'll just have seen there, he's off and running this year. A 9-4 winner over Dejan Mihic.
Wonder how many pool balls Ralf Souquet has potted over the years.
I remember having this discussion with someone once. How many points has Phil Taylor scored in his life, including practice? I mean, there probably isn't a number big enough. But yeah, I know what you mean. And as I was saying earlier, Souquet's been playing pool for literally half a century. I'll tell you what though, if this is the way it continues for another sort of rack and a bit, and he finishes it out at 9-2, it's about as well as we've seen anyone play all day, really. It's gone hill now on table 23 between Hristo Vasilevski and Christian Surdea. North Macedonia meets Romania in that one.
He's left a thin one here. Didn't want contact on the 9. That shows you how thin it is. Ralph's not really the type of player to swipe at a wild one. So let's see if he spotted some sort of safety. Yeah, he has, trying to just float the cue ball. Let me tell you, that shot is just played. When you're splitting the balls, that's what we call it, you're splitting the balls either side. And you've only got one ball to land on. I can assure you that's so difficult. Time and time again over the years, he gets your full ball hooked every time. Could have been worse, that. Could have left something a lot easier. If the 8 runs another 2 inches, it's unmissable in the upper right corner.
Finally now it's looking like a fairly hopeless task for Dritar Bajrami. Ball in hand for Souquet. Surely he's going to make it 8-2 from here. And you think back to not that long ago when he had a chance to get back to only one behind midway through the match. It didn't happen for him, and he's not really had much of a look in since. So it's going to be half a dozen racks in a row for Ralf Souquet. He now leads 8-2 and needs just one more to advance. And we talked about all that Mosconi Cup success he's had. Played in more of them than any other European player, 17. Been on the winning team 7 times. He was never MVP. He did, though, pot the winning 9-ball on 2 occasions. And one of those was to clinch Europe's first ever away win. So certainly looked competitive early on in the match, Bajrami, but it's all sort of gradually slipped away from him since. Adam Stankovic of Poland has just won 9-1 against Nikola Doilo. Ralf Souquet could be through to single elimination quite soon himself. Well, that's his last break of the match, and again, he's just getting through them so well.
Set in line, you can't see any piece of the blue too, so it's going to be the rollout. Well, you'll be getting that one back if it was me playing Ralph. Yep. Can't blame him there, can you? Pushing out into a full table jump.
Well, he looks almost embarrassed, doesn't he?
Yeah, held his hand up, trying to pot it clean, just flicked the 3. Look at this, look at the pace it went in as well. Fine example of the cue ball control from Ralph. It's floating up. I feel like if he gets this shot right and gets on that purple 5, the match should well be over. I think he's got to top it through. Miss the purple, come back down off the top rail towards the left side of the table. Yeah, like so. Well done. Good shot.
So it may well be the end now, Carl, and let's be fair, he's played really well.
Yeah, he's played alright, hasn't he? Just done what he needs to do. A couple of loose safeties, that's about it.
Yeah, it was looking like a potentially sticky one for him early on. Bajrami, well, still a bit deflated because he was competitive early on and was looking comfortable, doing a lot of things well. And you wouldn't say he's done a great deal wrong to cost himself the match, but Looks as though he's going to end it losing 7 racks in a row if Souquet can polish these off.
Yeah, it's another match on the main table where the well-known names have not been tested. Not been tested yet. That will change. There's nothing sure.
Well, there are a lot of very knowledgeable people in the game who believe that even at the age of 57, Ralf Souquet is still someone who could turn up to one of these tournaments and end up winning it. Maybe this is going to be the week, because this has been a good start to the campaign for him. Well, the first couple of racks had a 5-9 combo in the first, a 2-9 combo with just his second shot in rack 2. Got pegged back then to 2-all, but from there he's won 7 in a row. Ralf Souquet sees off Dritar Bajrami of North Macedonia by 9 racks to 2. And we will see the former champion of the world again in the single elimination stage.